Welcome to Just City Building with the old boar. We're playing City Skylines 2. We're just taking our time, relaxing, not worrying too much about the aesthetics. What we're worried about, we're not really worried about it, but what we are trying to do is make sure that our traffic doesn't go into gridlock once our population expands. And most of the time in cities, they don't seem to be that specific about. This is a bridge. This is a bridge. Keeping the noise pollution away from certain things, but we want to do that because we don't want a massive health problem. And I think I'm going to make this all high density commercial here. Just because. And I'm not for sure how much to put in here. And I probably want to do it a way where it's going to look fairly decent. Six by 6. And another one here. And that's a 5. See what it looks like. See if that helps our commercial out. It's kind of a bright screen right there, and there's a mod that you can install, and I've looked into the install process, but I'm not too happy about the way those are being done. Not that I'm sad about it. I'm not in too much need of mods to want to risk breaking my game. So I'll just wait for the what do you call them? The City Skylines mod system to come out. Take this 4-lane road. We need to bring it up just a bit. Let's see. We want this tool. That's how we want to do that. And because we have masses of residential, these are going to be commercial areas in here, I think. Just going to make some commercial type grids. close to the bridge. Trying to build our city in a way that it's going to look like a real city. Not that all of the tiny details will, but when you get above it, or maybe especially at nighttime, and just leave some spaces, empty lots. This ended up being pretty wonky, but you know, what you could just do is take these out, and you'd have to de-zone them actually. And let them do it over time. You can crash your game if you don't do it that way. Just de-zone them, don't delete. Delete roads or delete things you really need to delete. So we've got the makings of a whole new neighborhood over here. And I guess we better check our water. Electricity availability is good. Water is still good. Health is good. Garbage is good. Average fire hazard is low. Administration. This is bad because they don't have any infrastructure like this. And this is where you might want to put this thing. Might want to just take a little alley and get it up to it. An alley. Just like that. And of course they're cut off from the rest of the world by this long road, but they'll make it. And what I was going to do is put in some offices over near the server farm. We have just a tiny bit of demand for it. We might try one of these. This road here might be able to support this. Three, little office complex. Get the trees growing. I don't have to put down fully grown trees. I'm more concentrated on building a good road network. Building a good road network and putting in your services by district actually is probably the number one thing. Let's see what our education looks like. Don't have enough college. University's okay. These others are okay. I thought about putting in another college, but we actually have two colleges. Somewhere you can but there was somewhere you could just look at the colleges. Let's see, research. Do we have all the research? Geographical Research Center. Let's see about medical. If we have our medical. This is hospital we've used. This is disease control, which we were going to put over here. Let's see if we have it. Server farm. We're going to put the disease control over here. But we needed this. It probably needs a little road behind it. Got some traffic problems. It's the way these are built. They have a red light underneath them. But they're all right. So basically, we just need more population. And we need to look at our wind direction here. We put population in over here and we ended up having to remove it because of this. Whatever it is, it's an oil field. That's really going to be isolated here. We have all this to build grids, But between this massive neighborhood, this is a, this needs to be a 4-lane road here. And this can curve just a bit to get it around inside this area here. I know I'm whizzing around the game, but I don't have a movement mod that'll slow that down for you. Those are strange. Railroad tracks. And this little neighborhood over here is similar to the one across the river way over there. It's gonna have to come up and around these mountains. We can fill that in first and then branch out the grids. We want these to be done because these little mountain features are what are going to make your city look a lot more realistic. Not that. Mm-hmm. Came out all right. And up here, we'll put the little alley that that takes this this little point here, and we'll put in one of these tubers. That's a duber. I borrowed that from another creator of City Skylines content. Whatever that's called. It's called a telecom tower. I kind of like the way that turned out. Maybe I'll do just a bit that, or maybe a bit of this, and then drop it down like that, so that it's kind of obvious nothing is going to get built into here. I just keep messing it up. It all can be changed. We've got the duber here. And so we've got this little mountain taken care of. And now we can build out this massive grid here, which this needs to be 4-lane. I'm gonna have to do it on that side. And they're gonna have to move. And so this grid here will be commercial. And then residential. And the grid worked out. This will be commercial in here. This might need to be 4-lane. Just a little wonky in there. There it is. I'm gonna do this instead. Is this 4-lane? And this road will come out. Oh, I put in grids of alleyways. Unfortunately, let's see if we can get it all upgraded. The old board just wasn't paying attention. Maybe we should leave it. Or try to do some neighborhoods that have alleyways. This would be an alleyway here. It's interesting that they put alleys in the game, actually. And I'm asking myself why, because there's probably a really strategic factor to them. This would be the alleyway between these two, but I want this all to be residential. Not like that. Maybe we'll leave it. So this is an alleyway. These just aren't going to connect up. They're too close to each other. Okay. We might want the school here. It needs some room. Not gonna get a park. We'll put a park in here. It fits. It's at a very dangerous place, actually, but people in City Skylines 2 don't run over children. Well, I wouldn't know. Maybe they do. I don't know. It's a terrible thought. It's like one of my greatest fears. Of the few that I have, that would be a terrible day. Let's see, we want a big park here. And this needs an alleyway. We can just do this. Just to give this little neighborhood some character. So thanks for watching The Old Boar plays City Skylines 2. Building out the new neighborhoods. I have to get this out into this area as well. See you in the next time.